On their Sho't Left adventure, Ewan and Ayanda explored the west coast. They windsurfed on the Langebaan Lagoon, lunched at the Strandloper, went diving and enjoyed a crayfish braai in the beautiful Paternoster. Let's see what the duo is up to today.
Now, from one ocean to the next, we left Paternoster this morning and headed straight for Kalk Bay. Definitely a fishing hub here on the western seaboard.
And as you can see, the Cape Doctor has definitely checked in, but the reason why we are on this side of the mountain is to check out some of the best fish and chips that Kalkies has to offer.
From Cape Town city centre, it's only 30 kilometres to Kalk Bay. That's popular for its quirky shops, relaxed eateries and great fish and chips.
So we went up to the counter and we ordered a seafood platter, but little do we know, we're going to get literally the whole ocean.
And I tell you what I love about this platter, because it is a typical Capetonian platter. We've got absolutely everything from the ocean. Got your prawns, a bit of fish, some chips, got some herring, and the good old favourite Cape samosa. I say let's dig in.
Let's dig in.
It's a self-help setup. Order from the counter, collect your food and grab a table. A lot of the seafood's fresh from the owner's boat.
Tell me a bit about the food. Do you source everything fresh locally yourself?
Most of our line fish, like the Hottentot and the Red Romans and that sort of thing, is caught by our boats. So we try as much as possible to source our products from the local community and also small enterprises. In other words, the lady that makes the samosas for us does it all in the kitchen. Now, I can guarantee you that Kalk Bay is a destination of choice. In other words, people will get up in the morning and decide that they're going to meander along the main road in Kalk Bay, and they will stop at Kalkies to come and have their fish and chips.
That was hands down the best seafood platter I've had in a long while.
And now that our stomachs are sorted, I think we have enough energy to take on this day.
I'm with you on that. Let's do it.
Let's go.
From there, our friends enjoyed the majestic views of the 9-kilometre Chapman's Peak Drive with its 114 curves. The locals affectionately call this route between Noordhoek and Hout Bay Chappies. The next stop is the biggest bird park in Africa, the World of Birds.
Now you see, guys, this is the beautiful thing about the world of birds, because not only are you just looking at birds, but you're able to get so close to them.
The centre cares for 200 injured birds every month and needs the public's full support to continue their important work.
Hendrik, we've had so much fun walking around here at the World of Birds. It's been absolutely fantastic, but let's start at the beginning. Tell me a bit about it.
Our core function is to give permanent sanctuary to sick and injured birds. Birds that can't be released will permanently stay with us. We obviously do release what we can, but yeah, like I say, core function, look after what we can't put back into the wild.
Well, tell me about the different enclosures that people can expect to see here.
Yeah, look, we try and sort of work it in sections, where one section you'll see a lot of lories or turocos, one section you'll see hornbills, you'll see a lot of parrots here, you'll get birds of prey, you'll get the owls, and then we've brought in the monkeys, so you'll get a big monkey jungle where you're going to have fun sitting with the monkeys. I must say, we're seeing more and more families coming again.
Next up was a, well, bird of a different feather, as the duo experienced the welcoming heart of the Gugulethu township with lunch at the world-famous Mzolis place.
Literally the hottest place in the mother city. It's Mzolis place. Uncle Weber, can you tell us, for somebody who's visiting for the first time, what is Mzolis place?
Oh, Mzolis place. It's a place where everybody comes to eat meat. That's the main thing. They come here to enjoy themselves. It's all about people meeting other people from all over the world. We get a lot of tourists here. You know.
How exactly does all of this work? You come in, your meat gets dried for you?
Yeah. You see, we have a display at the front there. The meat is there, you choose what you want. You pay for it, bring your meat through, your meat gets here, I make sure that your meat gets dried promptly. It's acceptable to you, the customer.
Now, however, what makes Mzolis so unique? What gets the people coming back all the time?
In the first place, we make sure that the people come back. We actually put huge emphasis on that.
The duo took a welcome break at the Ashanti Lodge and Travel Centre. This popular budget travel spot's only 5 minutes from the bustling Long Street. Here's a peek at our tabs so far. Accommodation at Ashanti starts from 150 Rand per person. The World of Birds entrance fees are 70 Rand for adults and 40 Rand for children. Today's meals range from 40 Rand to 120 Rand.
So we freshened up nicely at the Ashanti Lodge, but we were still in the party mood since Mzolis, so we decided to head down to Observatory.
This little place, fondly known for its nightlife, interesting people and gorgeous food. Tonight we find ourselves at Ganesh, where we'll be meeting up with some of the folks making Obs a better place.
That's it, let's go.
This bohemian suburb east of the city centre houses many students and most of the nightlifes to be found in Lower Main Road.
Guys, thank you so much for meeting up with us. We're really enjoying ourselves in Obs already tonight. What does Cafe Ganesh add to Observatory?
I think I sell ambiance more than anything else, but we have a great menu. Crayfish samosas, ngushu, babwati, and lots of vegetarian dishes.
What would you say is the actual vibe of Cafe Ganesh?
Yeah, well, I traveled a lot before I opened the restaurant, so I called it Ganesh because I was in India before I came back, and I spent a lot of time in Spain, so a lot of the bars in Spain were kind of like this. So it's a little mix of India and Africa and Spain, which is why I call it Afro-global culture.
Also catch art films and live, sometimes even impromptu, music performances.
And so ends our Sho't Left adventure, and what a few days it was.
It's been fantastic. Day one, we kicked it off with a delicious cup of coffee, and we got to know the ins and outs of the mother city.
And then we headed up the west coast, tried our balancing, which wasn't too bad, and enjoyed a true west coast braai, crayfish.
Then we got back into the mother city, tried some fresh fish in Corkies, and partied with the locals in Mzolis at Gugulethu.
Truly a party in our own backyard.
There's no wrong turns in beautiful Mzansi. Hop onto shortleft.co.za to plan your own road trip and leave ordinary behind.
Stay with eXpresso and SABC3.